All right, so we're at the car wash just for a normal day to go through, see if anything's on fire, metaphorically and literally. We're gonna go run the money, cycle it the quarters through, make sure that there aren't any problems. Last week was really good. We just finished October, by far the most profitable October we've ever had at the car wash, but we're still having problems at the second location, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, we're gonna go check the money, cycle quarters through, see how we're doing on the business. How's it going, Tony?
Not a new puddle, I don't know what it's from.
I could go flip the bays on for you real quick and see if any of the pumps start leaking.
Yeah, that'll help.
Oh, okay, let's go do that. So we have these phantom leaks here at the car wash. What Tony's going to try to do is just kind of assess different functions in there and different valves. This is fun, to be honest with you. Both of our car washes have 3 high pressure functions: rinse water, soap water, and then wax. Tony suspects that it's coming out of a high pressure function, meaning a lot of water. It's a Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock and we've had 2 or 3 customers already. Okay, so the automatic's running too, so we've tested all the bays. Oh, wow, okay. I see a drip right here. Just a lot louder. There we go. Means we made some money. Not too bad for a weekend, but it also means that we've got to refill everything. So, all right, let's go through and we're going to run quarters real quick because hopefully you could tell we're pretty much out of money here. And like I said, the last thing that anybody wants is to put a $10 bill in and you'd be out of Kim's. I don't know, we can find out really quick because Kim leaves me a Post-it note with your hours on it. So yeah, I'll fix it. Also, Aaron and I are going to be talking to you soon. Can't believe I screwed up his check. Tony, that's our maintenance guy here for the car wash. And we've had him as a regular maintenance guy for almost a year now, and he's absolutely awesome. But the problem is, in a lot of situations, if you're good at being a maintenance person, you work yourself out of a job really quick, and that's what we're having a problem with. Like I explained to you, the guy behind the camera earlier, all these delicious quarters that come in from the car wash, I don't take my YouTube money and throw it back in the car wash. Take car wash money and I put it back in the car wash. We're trying to avoid getting a ton of debt and just spend all our money at once. I'd rather spend money over the course of time and make the car wash look better and be better over a few years. And part of that is not hiring somebody 40 hours a week doing maintenance for us. There's not 40 hours worth of work. There probably is 40 hours worth of work between here and my laundromat and my rentals. So we're trying to be aware and courteous of Tony's time and not run him ragged, make sure he's making money, because he lives 45 minutes away from here. He lives about as far from this car wash as I live from my laundromat. It's not fun getting in your car, driving 45 minutes one way to go fix something that takes 5 minutes. It makes more sense to have him work for the car wash and laundromat, 30, 40 hours a week. He'll make more money. It'll be better for us. It'll be better for him. So that's what we're trying to facilitate and figure out. So what Tony said is our water softener tank. The big tank has a leak at the union there, and that's where all this water is coming from. So he just figured that out. So we've got to go and turn the water softener off and fix that. The water softener, the purpose of those is to make our water cleaner. Then enter the amount. I don't think we've ever done this before. You have this lady that comes on and reads off instructions to you. We found out we could upload custom MP3 files. I asked my business partner who his favorite actor was, and it was Sean Connery. So for like $100, we got a Sean Connery voice impersonator to read off our menu selections.
Bond. James Bond.
It's funny to me how these car washes work. This is just a little Windows 10 tablet that runs the whole freaking car wash. 90% of this station is a Windows tablet that I paid $20,000 for, which is crazy. Is it a priority for Brandon? Absolutely not. I'm much more worried about the leak on the water softener in there. I don't want to get anybody electrocuted. So this is the money we made off the automatic. And what's so interesting to me is Cody Sanchez, who has like $30 million in car washes, said that this pay station is nicer than any car wash he owns. I'm really happy about that. If you were robbing me, would you have looked on the floorboard in the money in the rag? I have to get creative after some point to hide my money. I'm sure every criminal's really excited to hear that. Brandon hides money in rags. This is my money from the automatic. You know what's going to happen? I'm not going to post the numbers on the screen. And I'm sure you guys wonder why. Well, I have a non-disclosure agreement with my car wash partner that says that all of these money counting videos have to be behind a paywall. People approach my business partner for the car wash asking to buy me out. Not only was they were asking to buy me out from this car wash, they were trying to do it in a very underhanded way. Now, Aaron, my car wash partner, is an absolutely stand-up guy. So when he told me that somebody was trying to buy me out, like, he came to me the day it happened. So that's why I trust him. For better or worse, I care more about my business partner's opinion and his insight on doing the car wash as opposed to me showing money on YouTube. So that's why I do that. So what we do every week is I total up the money that comes in from the car wash, and we figure out how much did the self-serve bays make. We also add the credit cards in, and then we look at the automatic bay because we're trying to get a new automatic bay in the other location. And I want to know, will a new car wash make me $5,000 a month? Will it make me $100,000 a month? Will it make me nothing? You know, there's a huge spread in money that I could be making with the new automatics. We record it accurately and quantify it. But with the automatic, almost all of our money is in credit cards. Right now, 80% of the revenue that we do is credit card transactions. It's not cash. Self-serve bay, we do probably 60, 70% of our revenue in cash. Another 30% in credit cards. Wow, we did really good. All right, this is just one of my 2 car washes, so let's go to the next one. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's not normal for both changers to be out of money on a Tuesday because I'm trying to get in the habit of filling them up more, which means we had a good profitable week. I don't know. I'd like to think that I'm pretty decent after 2 years on figuring out how much money we're going to make based on the weather, because this is all weather based. But like I think I've said to you, the last thing I want somebody to put money in one of these changers and then they get shafted on a 10 or a 20. I've had people tear up my laundromat for a lot less. I did a survey on my laundromat. 90% of the people that come to my laundromat say they would not use it if I only accepted credit cards. So I'd lose 90% of my customers. Let's say 80%. Let's pretend that 10% of them would stay. It'd be devastating. This is pretty, oh, there's more in here than there is. I'm switching to these, I think. I know within 10 bucks how much is in here. So we're going to go to these for the laundromat too, so I can figure out exactly how much money's coming in on each washer and dryer. I took the money out of this on Friday. So this is very solid Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday with 2 days of rain. These coaching clients that I have, and we do training and conversations, it's, well, if I go to credit cards, then I never have to do your silly quarter thing. But then my statement to them is, are you really okay with losing 30% of your business because you don't want to deal with quarters? So then it comes into a cost-benefit analysis. Is it a good idea to lose 30% of your customers because you want to alienate them for only taking credit cards? It's one of those funny things when you get into helping people buy car washes or laundromats, they get these ideas of, hey, let's do this really cool thing. It'll make me more money. It'll save me more time because I want to own a car wash or laundromat and be totally hands off. And it's like, I think that you can run a car wash and a laundromat and be mostly hands off. I'm definitely not of the mindset that you could have a car wash. Wow, this is really good. Holy crap. That you could have a car wash or a laundromat and be 100% hands off. This is a very costly mistake here. If I don't make sure that we've created an error, there's a loose connection somewhere in the machine, and if you refill the quarters and you slam it shut a little too hard or it's at a weird angle, it'll send the machine into failure mode. And all you have to do is press one button up the top and it clicks, the lights stop flashing, and we're good to go. It's the upside and downside of having businesses. I've got to go collect the money and count it and go take it swiftly to the bank so we can go pay bills. So I'm going to do the same thing here they did at the last one. I'm going to count the money and then I'm going to add it to my drive, my spreadsheet, so we know how much our self-serves here at my second car wash made. If you are interested in buying a car wash or you're interested in buying a laundromat and you want to figure out how much money's here and how well my car wash is doing, visit investmentjoy.com where I do direct coaching and training for people who want to start a laundromat or car wash, and we go over my strategies for finding profitable car washes, because the most profitable ones aren't for sale. They're not listed online. We also go over financing options. How do you buy a car wash with little to no money down? How do you structure your financing? And my guys on my investmentjoy.com team, they know how much money the car wash brings in. So if this money situation and running a car wash are of interest to you, I would encourage you to check out investmentjoy.com. Once again, direct coaching and training straight from me about running a profitable business without driving you nuts, because I've already had the money situation drive me nuts and I fixed it, so I can save you the headache. All right, we're going to go see this car wash's equipment. This is not my competitor because we're in Chillicothe where my laundromat is. Well, I guess both my laundromats. So this is not my competitor. I know we talked to this guy before. They want $1 million for this location, and it's 8 self-serve bays. The average self-serve bay makes $2,000 a month. So if they're doing an average number here, they're making $16,000 a month, which is $192,000 a year, 35% margin. That's $67,000 they're making profit off a car wash in this kind of location. If we take a look at that and we divide it by a $1 million purchase price, it's a 6.72% return, which if interest on a loan right now, 7%, you would be cash flow negative on this. So the business would not be worth it in any way, shape, or form, but we're on the main drag of the road. This is a huge site. This is like an acre. So it's one of those things where it wouldn't be a profitable business to buy, but the real estate would be very much worth it if you could get access to money, 2% or 3%. So this is a great neighborhood. They got Medeco locks on the outside of the cage for this machine. That's insane. If you want to pan over, their trash cans are full. The hood that's over the trash can is tore off. This change machine's out. This is a American change machine. This should hold about $2,000 worth of quarters, and this machine's out. Their backup machine looks to be working. That's a Hamilton. There's an XE validator in it. These are pieces of crap. So the good machine's down. This one's up and running, maybe. Let's look at their bays. 7 selection machine. Looks like a Unitech hard system that's broke. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should go back and tell them that I'll give them $500,000 for this location. I would never want to own a car wash with a mount like that because the hose is right out where you drive in, and all it takes is getting caught on somebody's side mirror. We're not in the greatest neighborhood right now. Crummy neighborhood car washes can do really, really well. They got 1 customer, 2 customers, 3 customers, 4 customers, 5 customers here. So that's not bad. I mean, for a Tuesday, change for a 10? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I got one in my SUV. If you give me a minute. I'm working for somebody else's car wash. This is really weird. Let's go do an interview with this guy. So do you like this car wash? Yeah. I'm this guy's competitor. That's why I'm asking. He wants $1 million for this place, which is not worth it at any way, shape, or form. So this is not my competitor. I know we talked to this guy before. Like, it's not a great neighborhood. Yeah. So I'm just super curious about whether people actually like this place or not. Last time I was here last year. Half of the equipment either on the verge of breaking or broken. Yep. Did you already get your quarters?
No, not yet.
I want to see if the machine works.
Yeah, I got a little leery about the credit card thing that they got going on.
Yeah, because I've looked at the bays and the readers on them, like the LED readout, they're broken, yeah, or they're almost impossible to read. Okay. That's running really slow. Yeah. It should not be running really slow because it's a Hamilton machine. That's very odd. And their bollards are coming off, so they're rolling size. The bays aren't super trashy, which is good. Maybe I should shoot this guy an offer for $500,000. That would be a 13% cash-on-cash return. That's with a 35% margin too. For every dollar that comes in, I'd make 35 cents, which is kind of average for a car wash. We're trying to get ours up to like probably a 40% profit margin, which we've made really good luck on. When we acquired our car washes, they were little under 35% margin, which is, you know, the former operator was doing pretty good at keeping his money in terms of being profitable. All right, guys, make sure you like the video if you like this content. Make sure that you consider subscribing and hitting the bell to enable notifications. Thanks.